Now Jephthah the Gileadite was a mighty man of valor, and he was the son of a woman harlot, and Gilead begot Jephthah. Gilead's wife bore him sons, and his wife's sons grew up and drove Jephthah out. They said to him, "You shall not inherit in our father's house, for you are the son of another woman." Jephthah fled from his brothers, and he dwelt in the land of Tob. And idle men were gathered to Jephthah, and they went out with him. And it was after many days that the children of Ammon made war with Israel. And it was when the children of Ammon fought with Israel, and the elders of Gilead went to take Jephthah from the land of Tob. They said to Jephthah, become our chief, we will fight with the children of Ammon." Jephthah said to the elders of Gilead, "Did you not hate me and drive me from my father's house? So why have you come to me now when you are in distress?" The elders of Gilead said to Jephthah, "Therefore we return to you now. You shall go with us. You will fight with the children of Ammon, and you shall become our head over all the inhabitants of Gilead." Jephthah said to the elders of Gilead, "If you bring me back to fight with the children of Ammon, and the Lord delivers them before me, I will become your head." The elders of Gilead said to Jephthah, "The Lord shall hear between us. If not according to your word, so will we do." Jephthah went with the elders of Gilead, and the people appointed him a head and chief over them. And Jephthah spoke all his words before the Lord in Mizpah. And Jephthah sent messengers to the king of the children of Ammon, saying, "What is between me and you, that you have come to me to fight in my land?" The king of the children of Ammon said to the messengers of Jephthah, "Because Israel took away my land when they came out of Egypt from Ammon, and up to the Jabbok and up to the Jordan, and now restore them peacefully." Jephthah continued and sent messengers to the king of the children of Ammon. And he said to him, "So said Jephthah, Israel did not take the land of Moab and the children of Ammon. Because when they came up from Egypt, and Israel went through the wilderness up to the Red Sea, and they came to Kadesh, Israel sent messengers to the king of Edom, saying, 'Let me pass now through your land.' And the king of Edom did not listen, and also to the king of Moab he sent, and he was unwilling, and Israel abode in Kadesh. They went through the wilderness and went around the land of Edom and the land of Moab, and they came to the east of the land of Moab, and they encamped on the other side of the Arnon, and they did not come within the border of Moab, for the Arnon was the border of Moab. And Israel sent messengers to Sichon, king of the Amorites, the king of Heshbon. Israel said to him, "Please let us pass through your land up to my place." Sichon did not trust Israel to pass through his border, and Sichon gathered all his people, and they encamped in Jahaz, and he fought with Israel. The Lord, the God of Israel, delivered Sichon and all his people into the hand of Israel, and they struck them. Israel possessed all the land of the Amorites, the inhabitants of that land. They possessed all the border of the Amorites from the Arnon up to the Jabbok, and from the wilderness up to the Jordan. And now the Lord, the God of Israel, has driven out the Amorites from before his people Israel. And you want to possess it? Is it not that which Shamash your God gives you to possess? You may possess, and all that which the Lord our God has driven out from before us, that we shall possess. And now are you any better than Balak the son of Zippor, king of Moab? Did he ever strive with Israel, or did he ever fight against them? When Israel dwelt in Heshbon and its towns, and in Aroer and its towns, and in all the cities that are along Arnon, 300 years, why did you not recover them at that time? And I have not sinned against you, and you do wrong with me by fighting against me. May the Lord the judge decide this day between the children of Israel and between the children of Ammon. The king of the children of Ammon did not listen to the words of Jephthah, which he had sent him. The Spirit of the Lord was upon Jephthah, and he passed over Gilead, and Manasseh, and he passed over Mizpah of Gilead, and from Mizpah to Gilead he passed over to the children of Ammon. Jephthah vowed a vow to the Lord and said, if you will indeed deliver the children of Ammon into my hand, and it will be whatever comes forth, that shall come forth from the doors of my house toward me. When I return in peace from the children of Ammon shall be to the Lord, and I will offer him up for a burnt offering. Jephthah passed over to the children of Ammon to fight against them, and the Lord delivered them into his hand. He struck them from Aroer until you come to Minnith, 20 cities, and up to Abel Cheramim, a very great slaughter, and the children of Ammon were subdued before the children of Israel. And Jephthah came to Mizpah to his house, and behold, his daughter was coming out toward him in timbrels and with dances, and she was an only child. He had from her neither a son nor a daughter. And it was when he saw her that he rent his clothes and said, at last, my daughter, you have made me fall into you, and have become one of those that trouble me. And I have opened my mouth to the Lord, and I cannot go back. She said to him, my father, you have opened your mouth to the Lord. Do to me according to that which has issued from your mouth, since the Lord has done for you vengeance from your enemies, from the children of Ammon. She said to her father, let this thing be done for me. Refrain from me 2 months, and I shall go and wail upon the mountains, and I shall cry over my virginity, I and my companions. And he said, go, and he sent her away 2 months, and she went with her companions, and she cried over her virginity upon the mountains, and it was at the end of 2 months. Then she returned to her father, and he did to her his vow, which she had vowed, and she had not known any man, and it was a statute in Israel. From year to year the daughters of Israel went to lament the daughters of Jephthah and the Gileadite 4 days in a year.